submission really last fucking 4 books? Fuck off. Oh my god. Hey pals. I'm bringing you another manga marathon, except this time it's more like a reading vlog, and I'm not just reading one series. So once again, the usual spiel. Enunciate. I'm trying to read as many books that I already own as possible. I'm also doing rereads of books I've read 10 or so years ago to kind of decide whether I want to keep them or not. So this is one of my projects, is rereading the manga I already own. I don't own loads, but I own a reasonable amount. I've already read through my Chibi Vampire ones and Fruits Basket. So what's left? Okay, so I have Naruto 1 through 5, Orange High School Host Club. I think I've only got 1 to 6, and then like maybe 1 or 2 missing, and then like 9 or 10 or something. So depending on how that goes will depend on whether I purchase those books in the middle or not. I have 1 book of this random manga that I didn't get rid of back in March or April last year. Arata the Legend. It was kind of like gender bent stuff, so I was like, sounds gay, I'll keep it and have a go. Blue Exorcist 1 through 5. Mega Tokyo 1 through 5, and then Full Metal Alchemist is one I have most of because I bought them in books that came in like 3s. So each book is 3 separate books merged to one. I have 1 till 15. So that might be a separate video, but this is where we are at the moment. I just want to bring you along for the ride, the reading vlog of each of these mangas, and let you know which ones I was going to keep. So let's go on with that. There's always like the same 3 personalities of everything ever. Like we always have the token girl, and she is smart and kind of annoying. That's pretty much every girl in these things. Then we have the annoying, loud, angry one who's not very good at things generally. And then we have the gifted, the chosen one that everybody loves and wants to be or be with. This one's the one with the personality that changes the most. Normally that one's the main character. Like in Harry Potter. Itchy nose. Okay, so I have finished my 5 copies of Naruto. I actually forgot how much I enjoy Naruto. I really enjoy the characters. I feel like they're all very different from each other, but also very similar in like a, I don't know, relatable way. And like, even though I did watch further into the show than I read, so I know a lot of what happens, I didn't like how the show ended. And that's just it. That's because I'm gay, you know? These characters are so gay a lot of the time that I can't believe they all ended up in heterosexual relationships, you know? So, like, that's fake. That doesn't exist to me. But I love a tuning exam, bitch. Like, although I do have, like, a question. They never take the exam again. So do they just never level up? I don't know what happens. I never watched past the Naruto series. There were so many episodes. There were so many episodes. But, you know, it's why I like Hunger Games. I love people being pit against each other to fight. Love it. So I might buy a few more of the Naruto books just to finish the tuning exams, because the book 5 finishes right before the second exam. I think there's 3. And I think the second one goes on for fucking ever, because it's literally a 5-day exam. So, you know, I might continue reading this a little bit, but I don't know where to buy manga secondhand because I'm poor and I don't want to give Amazon my money. But there we go. Just wanted to update you that I've reignited my love for Naruto and remembered why I read so much fan fiction around these characters. So there we go. Hit me up with your favourite Sasunaru or Iruka Kakashi, or like my top tier pairing, Kiba and Shikamaru. That was a rare one. There weren't many out there. So if you've got any of those, fantastic, give them here. That was the good old days when I used to read them on fanfic.net. Who is she? I'm old. I'm old. I literally was reading these fanfictions 10 years ago. I'm old. Anything on AO3? Hit me up, bitch. Hit me up. So I reread Arata, the legend. What's happening with my hair? Hello? For a start, it's definitely not what I thought the plot was. I vaguely remember it from when I last read it 10 years ago. But basically there's 2 different worlds and there's an Arata in each world. One world, Arata has to pretend to be a woman to take over the princess's role. He has to pretend to be a new princess, but that's foiled. Someone murders the current princess and blames it all on him. So then he has to go run away and he runs to the forest, which sucks him in. The other world, Arata has just moved to a new school after being horrendously bullied, was having a great time for a month, and then his bully from his old school turns up at his new school. And he starts being bullied again and everybody betrays him. All of his new friends are like, just turn on him. Great time. And like one day he's just walking home from school or some shit and he hears a voice in an alleyway. He's like, fuck it. I don't care what's going to happen to me. I don't want to exist anymore. I hate my life. Big mood. And then he's sucked away and then they've been swapped into each other's worlds where they know nothing about anything that's happening. And I only have the first book of this, so nothing is resolved. I have no idea what's happening. But it's relatively interesting, but not what I thought. I thought it was a princess and just like a commoner or something swap places in the same world. No. So who knows? Arata from like the normal world who's gone into this weird world has now got to save the weird world, and the other Arata I think is about to be put in a psych ward, so same. Great. Hello. But I mean, that's what I've gotten so far from this book. There we go. Ignore my ridiculous tank top was kind of a mistake, but also I'm just trying to live my teenage dream of being a metalhead, okay? Featuring some Slipknot, but also a lot of Side. I almost forgot to record this, but basically after I read Arata, whatever, earlier, I then decided I would try to start reading Mega Tokyo, because it's part of a blog post that I decided I was going to do of like books I don't think I'm going to be that bothered about. Part of 2 blog posts. One's already been out probably for a while before this video ever comes out, which is I think like 54 books I haven't read in 10 years to reread. And then also it's supposed to be possibly on another blog post of like books I'm not sure I'm gonna care much about either way, or probably a better title than that. But that's the general gist of like books I'm not really that bothered about, or won't be, you know, madly in love with or deeply detest. But I mean, also I couldn't actually get through these, so maybe it won't be on there. I tried reading the first book and like for a start it really is just low-key colonizer shit, gentrification. I don't know, is that the right word? Probably not, but you know, just white men doing their thing. Because it's a manga or a graphic novel series that came from a web series of 2 white dudes who end up just moving to Japan because they can, and all the exciting things that happen to them there. As I said, I couldn't even get through the first book, so I'm not really sure why I enjoyed this so much. I mean, I am, because I was a weeb back 10 years ago. I loved anime and manga. I loved the style. I loved the idea of Japan that had been fed to me by white people, you know. And I feel like just the more I've learned over the years in regards to other cultures, because this goes for other things I've also enjoyed, other cultures, other communities, which is why I've struggled to enjoy old YA now, because it's just really fucking racist and ableist and homophobic. So this is just kind of another one of those times where it's like, wow, okay, this is not chill. I mean, like, it's, from what I did read of it today, it's not, you know, terrible, super racist, but it is definitely like very stereotypical white man weeb. I love Japan and Japanese women. We're just gonna move to Japan because we love Japan. Everything about Japan. And like a whole fairy tale version of another place that just kind of doesn't exist. But that's also just how white men approach the world. Everything is a fairy tale to them, you know. Wow, I wish I was a straight white cis non-disabled man, because I could just do whatever the fuck I want and not care, you know. But here we go. So even though I don't necessarily think it was outrageously problematic, it's definitely not like chill. Like, I don't know how else to say it. So I DNF'd them. So that's 5 books off of my TBR, you know, my 2021 TBR of like 160 books. 5 gone just because they suck. Thank you. I'm mentally ill and really need to just get rid of things sometimes, so So that's the next series I tried to read in my manga reading marathon. We love her. I don't know what I'm going to read next. Maybe Orange High School Host Club, because that's one that I know I enjoy, but I also know it's problematic in its own ways, so. Want a hint? Playing incest as a way to reel in rich women. Disgusting. Anyway, I need to stop. So I've started my Orange High School Host Club read, and I mean, Haruhi was always my queer non-binary icon, to be completely honest, and this moment just kind of really solidifies that for me, because Haruhi says, I kind of enjoy having the girls hassle over me. It's cute. Guess I'm a little bent that way. You cannot tell me Haruhi is straight, and you also can't tell me Haruhi is not non-binary, so fuck all of you. The only thing is, I know that from here on, Tamaki in particular is very irritating and always trying to get Haruhi to wear girls' clothes, which I do not appreciate in the plot. I really like Haruhi and Tamaki as a pair, so that's like my issue as well, is like, why do you care so much? Just leave them alone. But we'll see. I also read somewhere that one of the twins is gay, but I don't think it was ever in the books or the show. I'm on book 2. My least favourite thing about it seems to be like every almost manga or anime I watch, that there's just like some weird family vibe. Like, I know these people are not related, but they call each other mummy, daddy, the brothers and such forth. Like, it's very weird. Like, it wasn't weird, and then they made it weird, you know? Like, Haruhi is the daughter, and the twins are the brothers of Haruhi, and Tamaki is the daddy, and Kyoya is the mum, and it's just like, why does it have to be like this? It was fine without all of that, so. And apparently people liked it, because there was a side note from the author of like, oh, this will continue as long as people find it amusing. People find that amusing? Like, considering basically everybody is a possible love interest for Haruhi, I don't like it. Okay, so I'm about to start book 3 of, I don't know what happened to my voice, Orange High School Host Club. And like the little cast section confirms that one of the twins is gay, and I'm like really annoyed, because this is not in plot anywhere from what I've read. So I've read up to like at least book 6 before. I've watched the original show. I don't know if there's a new one at all. That only had like 1 or 2 series. So I'm just like a little bit mad. Also, it says Virgo next to their names, when I'm pretty sure it just said Gemini in the previous book, but like none of the others have the zodiac signs next to them, so I'm very confused. But they do keep changing things, like the heights and stuff keeps changing, so I don't know what happened when this shit was coming out, but they had no idea what was happening either, I'm pretty sure. So I am confusion. Bruh. Haruhi's dad worked at a gay bar, which was fine, you know, cross-dressing man, maybe a drag queen at a gay bar, works at a gay bar. Now it says this instead. Oh, fucking hell. Haruhi's cross-dressing dad is bisexual, and I just wanted to tell you all that. Truly a bicon. Thank you for watching. If you liked this video, give it a like. Please give this video a like. Go watch some of my other videos. I have made others on similar topics. I can't speak. It's been a while since I've really filmed videos, to be honest. Subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate it. It helps a lot. More people get to see the videos. Share the videos. And leave a comment down below. What do you think of the manga that I've read? Do you agree with what I've said? Do you think I should continue reading any of these? You know, leave a comment, let me know. And that's it for today's video. Thank you very much, and I will see you more hands today next week. Bye.